The South African Department of Trade and Industry, commonly known as the DTI, has a vision of a South Africa that has a vibrant economy. As part of the DTI strategy, the Council of Trade and Industry institution, Cotii, ensures a coordinated approach to national economic priorities by addressing the challenges inherent in ensuring growth, employment, competitiveness, and equity in a global economy. Key to the DTI's success is the effective alignment and management of the Cotii institutions. These include the Small Enterprise Development Agency, SEDA, the Industrial Development Corporation, IDC, Kula Enterprise Finance, the South African Microfinance Apex Fund, SAMAF, and the National Empowerment Fund, NEF. The Small Enterprise Development Agency, SEDA, was established in terms of the National Small Business Amendment Act. It incorporates NSIGA, NAMAC, and the CPPP. The mandate of SEDA is to design and implement a standard national delivery network that must uniformly apply throughout the country. Its role includes the support and promotion of cooperative enterprises, particularly those located in rural areas.
What we are looking at through SEDA is really to expand the infrastructure that we have available and extend the reach of the services that we have to provide. We've got to localize as much as possible our infrastructure, our services, and so massive expansion of infrastructure for those kinds of non-financial support services to entrepreneurs.
SEDA's work specifically focuses on business startups, sustainability growth and expansion, as well as business turnaround and strategies.
They've been with us up to today, supporting us, seeing each and every program that we've put in place. The support, they'll phone, even if it's once a month, to see how far are we, the frustrations that we're getting, reassuring us that, hanging there, guys, it's not easy, but we are there to support you.
SEDA works with other government departments at both national and local level, as well as small business support agencies. One of the successes from their projects is Bazamile Agricultural Cooperative in Mpumalanga that received 1,000 hectares of land from the Department of Agriculture. As a key part of information services to entrepreneurs, SEDA has branches and provincial offices nationwide and a national information center for any inquiries. The Industrial Development Corporation, IDC, contributes to the Fund for Research into Industrial Development, Growth and Equity and promotes technology development in manufacturing industries in South Africa. Established in 1940, the IDC operates in a broad spectrum of industries. The IDC is committed to maintaining companies' financial independence by providing sound business principles. Its objective is to create employment through the growth of small and medium enterprise and accelerates Black economic empowerment. It also aims to develop businesses that are viable and economically and socially responsible. This is achieved by providing risk capital to the widest range of industrial projects, establishing local and global involvement in our projects, and identifying unrecognized business opportunities.
I think IDC very much for helping me and the other farmers to be famous, because maybe without them I think we should be in the streets. We're selling to our apples through Tescone for the overseas, and then also at City Deep we also got our apples for the Spa, we got for the Woolworths, we got for the Pick and Pay.
They've got the interest of the business into heart, because they're not just going to fund you and leave you. They've got the supporting structure. They will come and call you, how you doing, and that's what one needs into the business.
The IDC has provided investments in enterprises in and around townships to the benefit of the communities. One such enterprise, the Nguni Cattle Project, entails the reintroduction of the Nguni cattle breed to upgrade cattle in communal areas and develop an international niche market for organically produced Nguni beef. Successfully co-financed by the IDC, the South African film Cotii won the Best Foreign Picture Award at the annual Academy Awards. The IDC has branches in Sandton, Western and Eastern Cape, as well as in KwaZulu-Natal. Kula Enterprise Finance provides wholesale financial support service through retail finance intermediaries and banks. Kula's vision is to provide finance, mentorship services and small business premises to SMMEs through a network of partnerships. Furthermore, they encourage the sustainable development of SMMEs while ensuring that Kula remains financially viable.
Since Kula's inception 10 years ago, Kula has built a very strong platform for facilitating access to finance to small business. It's created strong partnerships with private sector and public sector entities that have an interest in small business development and use those partnerships to deliver a suite of products, being guarantees, loans, equity instruments for deserving cases of entrepreneurs.
I was one of the people that Kula gave a credit guarantee for me to get a loan from the bank. We work very closely together. I rely on them a lot. And the relationship we have makes me wish that if I continue and I succeed, I would like to see them being part of my success.
Since I asked help from Kula, I expanded. I managed to register my business. Now really we are working. And then we have many clients.
Kula now has actually opted to give us the expansion funds. We're at a stage where we can't keep up with our orders. We have to double shift. We've got 2 shifts running. Kula stood with me from the startup stages and they were with me all the way.
The established Kula Indemnity Scheme shares the financing risk with banks, thus enabling SMMEs to access funding from a participating bank or other financial institutions. Kula has also managed the Land Reform Empowerment Facility, where a transaction of an empowerment fund was successfully facilitated.
Our staff members come from the nearest villages, which is just outside the Kruger Park near Malalan. And this is the staff that are honoring the shareholding company by the name Indulo Property. And then what is happening is Lukimbi Safari Lodge, they honoring the houses here and we own the land. And then they're paying rent to us, and then that rent gets distributed into all the members, the 60 members, during annually, which is after 12 months every year.
Kula organizations are located nationwide. The South African Microfinance Apex Fund, SAMAF, acts as a catalyst in the development of a vibrant microfinance industry in South Africa. The primary purpose is the reduction of poverty and unemployment to extend financial services to reach deeper and broader into the rural areas, informal settlements and peri-urban settlements of South Africa. The second goal is to build a network of self-sufficient and sustainable microfinance institutions. SAMAF services include training and setup costs for organizations, funding related to expenditure for lending and saving mobilization, on lending to the end user, and the micro, small and survivalist entrepreneurs.
My business has been going on for 4 years now. We do bottling and distribution of fruit juices to high schools around Mamelodi. I believe my business is successful now because I started with 3 ladies and now we are 13 of us working for the same business, and we hope to get more schools and more people in the near future.
The impact of this work is seen in enterprises like Inkanyezi, which provides career and study advice and support to township learners. It helps learners develop informed career plans, prepare themselves for these plans, and identify and use all relevant study and funding opportunities. The national office of SAMEF is in Pretoria at the DTI Group campus, and there are provincial offices nationwide. The National Empowerment Fund, NEF, promotes savings and investment among historically disadvantaged persons. It funds economic empowerment and black business through its investment division. Its business focus is on group and entrepreneurial schemes, market making and operations.
What we do within that is really to try and support black enterprise by funding black enterprise in investments that they make, in growth of their enterprises, in ensuring that black enterprise is operational and sustainable for growth. That's the first leg. The second leg is really in trying to address what the President of the Republic of South Africa talks about, which is the two economies. We are working to ensure that there's participation in the mainstream of the economy by people from the second economy.
The NEF's objectives are to provide historically disadvantaged persons with opportunities to acquire shares in both state-owned assets and private business enterprises. For example, in 2005, through the Asonge Share Scheme, all historically disadvantaged South Africans could now own MTN shares at 20% discount to market value. The NEF aims to achieve its goals of sustainable empowerment and transformation by promoting and supporting business ventures and to promote a better understanding of equity ownership. Each of its activities are calculated to readdress the inequalities of the past and promote a competitive and efficient economy capable of generating employment opportunities. The NEF offices are located in Rivonia, Gauteng. The DTI also has programs targeting the SMMEs, and these include, amongst others, the Export Marketing and Assistance Scheme, EMAS, the Black Business Supplier Development Program, BBSDP, and the Cooperatives Incentive Scheme, CIS. The DTI and Cotii have over the past 5 years facilitated the creation of 70,000 jobs and have contributed significantly to the improvement in South Africa's exports. Investments have been facilitated into South Africa, and Cotii has made significant progress in the support of BEE through providing loan finance to historically disadvantaged businesses. Hundreds of enterprises have been provided with credit guarantees on their loan. Wholesale loan finance has been provided to SMME lending agencies, and over 26,000 micro-enterprises have benefited through the Rural Micro-Enterprise Lending programs. All of the DTI's and Cotii's activities are designed to readdress the inequalities of the past and to promote a competitive and efficient economy capable of generating employment opportunities. The DTI, ensuring an economy that benefits all.